Let's be honest, you don't have a file problem. In fact, what you really have is a finding problem. You may waste hours each week clicking through folders that honestly you barely remember creating, looking for files that you know are there but you just can't find. What's the fastest way to fix this? Well, the great thing is that it's already built into Microsoft 365, but barely anybody uses it as well as they could. Let me show you how to find any file in seconds, even if you don't remember the name. Search is powerful. It's fully built in everywhere in M365, but it can't fix chaos. So to start with, your file system needs to have a great foundation, and that's a clear and logical structure. Create a first level sort based on how you work. So by client name, Acme, Beta, Gamma, whatever your clients are called, and then all the files go underneath that. Perhaps service type is better for how you work, so that could be the deliverables, depending on what your business creates. That could be marketing, reports, documents, whatever works for your distinct service categories. Then again, maybe process stage will work better for you, so that could be leads, incoming, in progress, review, completed. Great if you work in projects with clear phases. If your files are scattered, even the best search won't help you choose between 3 similar versions. So set a clean foundation, because next we'll use it to make search even faster. Can't find your files when you need them? My 15-minute fix shows how to set up OneDrive or Teams so you never waste another minute hunting through folders again. You can find the link with the video description down below. Let's be honest, when you know the file name, it's amazing. That's so quick and easy. But how often do you remember that file name? So what happens when you don't? The search in Microsoft 365 goes beyond the file name. It actually searches inside the content of all your files. So that client name, that project name, which I'm sure will be in the file somewhere, you can search on that as well, making it so much easier to at least get a shorter list of files, if not finding the file that you need quickly and easily. The best place to start is actually from the homepage. The Microsoft 365 homepage has a search right on screen. You will have to click search from the navigation menu on the left, but it's there for you. This single search box actually performs what's called a SharePoint search, which basically means it searches every file that you have access to. Obviously, in your business, that means everything. Whether it's in SharePoint, OneDrive, or even in Teams, it just gives you a single place to start the search. No more switching between the applications or even switching between locations. It's one search and everything is found. Now that you've unlocked Smart Search, let's make those repeat files even easier to access. This simple trick saves you a lot of time every day, but most people never use it. It's favorites. Add your most used files to the favorites so they're a single click away, but keep it relevant. You don't want a huge list of files, many of which are ones that you've completed and don't need anymore. So keep the clutter down. To do that, once every few weeks, I like to do a 2-minute review to clean up what I don't need anymore. With favorites in place, you're ready for what's next. Microsoft Copilot search. Copilot, and that's the paid version, is about to redefine how we search. Instead of actually having to go and search for something, you'll be able to use Copilot to just ask for something. For example, find the analytics sheet from July. You don't even need to worry about what it's called or where it's stored. It will pull context from emails, meetings, and of course all your files, saving you a massive amount of time. But do what we talked about in this video. Create that great foundation so that Copilot works harder for you. That clean structure, the organization. the smart search habits, and of course adding favorites. Copilot will work even better for having this great foundation. When you've got everything set up correctly, just think of the impact. All of that time saved across days, weeks, months. Imagine what you could accomplish with all that extra time. Here is your action plan. Audit your structure. If you don't have one yet, it's time to create it. If you do have, then consider actually setting this up for new projects and work coming in rather than going back through your history. Bookmark the M365 homepage. Microsoft has a lot of web addresses. The one that I prefer to use because it's easy to remember is simply Microsoft365.com. Make sure that you have it bookmarked and perhaps even set that up as one of your homepage tabs. Start using favorites, the files that you use all the time. Make sure that they are front and center and a single click away rather than having to navigate or search for it. Finally, make sure that you set aside time to actually review your favorites regularly to ensure that they are the ones that you need and not cluttered with old files. A lot of business owners set up a free account because it feels easy, but this gives a bad first impression. Click the video on the next screen and I'll show you how to set up a professional email address in 10 minutes